Welcome, everyone, to a new week of Carroll Worldwide. We are back, and we're ready to go. And, Randy, it's time for you to gloat about something, isn't it?
Yes, I was right, unfortunately, again.
It's always time for Randy to gloat about something.
I mean, he doesn't need much to make an occasion.
Really, no, it's not much.
Was it Jeff Goldblum that said, I hate being right all the time?
Yeah, that sounds like something.
Was that him?
In Jurassic Park.
So is Dr. Ian Malcolm.
It's Dr. E. Malcolm.
Okay.
And I, too, hate being right all the time. Because everybody forgot within a week, it hasn't even been a week, about the restaurant that gave such horrible service to the guy on Father's Day.
But, well, the post was someone asking about it. They may not have ever known. Not everyone in the world is reading every single post on Westminster Online.
It was on Carroll County Eats, but the story was on all of the other surrounding community pages that surround Carroll County Eats. So here's what happened. So last week, somebody posted about their horrible customer service, and there was cumulatively over 1,000 comments about how horrible this place is and how horrible the owner is, right?
Yeah.
What, 5 days later, it's, hey, has anybody eaten at this place? Oh, I got the crab cakes. They're spectacular. And the fettuccine, you've got to have it.
But you're talking about apples and oranges. This Carroll County Eats was not the place the complaints were made.
It is not, but the same people. They just forgot.
Okay.
They were booked.
Some people made jokes, though. Some people said, you better make a reservation and then wait 30 minutes. People were making jokes. People
made some jokes, but nobody said, whoa, don't go there. You want that kind of food, go somewhere else.
Well,
what's it going to take? What kind of atrocity would a restaurant or a local business have to commit to really affect their business?
Well, I mean, just because, I don't know. I feel like I'm never going to tell people not to go to a local business. Like we're not taking the position that people shouldn't go there. We just thought that the whole.
No, we are not.
So you're mad at people for not taking the position that you wouldn't take?
I just hate being right about it.
He just hates being right because I think Randy said last week, what's this going to... You were even more accurate than you want it to be because you said it's going to blow over in like 6 months.
Did I say 6 months?
It was like 6 days.
I don't think I said 6 months.
Well, I don't know.
I just think these are... I mean,
roll tape.
What else can happen is they could do nothing and the whole thing will be forgotten about 2 weeks from now.
Oh, no, we're gonna bring it up.
That usually happens when somebody gets bad press.
But this is like a Category 5 storm.
It is. I still think that by mid-July it'll be forgotten about and business will be high. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, I don't know. I don't know that it is necessarily forgotten. It's just a different forum. But it was really funny. It was really
funny, but I was like, come on.
And then
what will it take?
Another business saw our flow chart, which our flow chart is probably our most successful thing we've ever done about if you're allowed to complain about a business.
First of many.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got plenty of successes, but this one's been the most successful. And then someone from Glendon Grill in Reisterstown said, hey, this is absolutely, if there's ever a problem, talk to the manager. They did a nice little self-PR there.
Yeah.
Getting out in front of things.
Yep. But my daughter may have come up with a loophole. May have come up with a hole in the flow chart.
She hacked it?
She looked at it and she said, what if somebody really hates the atmosphere and found something about the place, the business that the manager couldn't fix and found it really bad and wanted to complain about that?
But did they talk to the manager?
The manager, if they did, the manager couldn't fix it. It was something that was not fixable by the manager.
See the sidebar where are you an a-hole?
What if you're not? And
can never be happy.
I don't know. What if there's something about it? Is that possible?
No, that falls under the guise of you are someone who was never going to be happy. If you're seriously going to complain about that.
If the service was fine and the food was like edible, meaning like you don't have to love it.
I mean, like what's so bad about the atmosphere, right? Like, are there cockroaches on the floor?
Let's say the new haunted house coming out was too scary.
Okay, again, I'm gonna take you back to: are you a person who is never satisfied?
What if the Christian bookstore is too scary to some people?
Oh, it's pretty terrifying to me, but
Satanists and whatnot.
I don't go in there, so.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but.
All right, so it's still waterproof.
But
it's still
is.
foolproof.
So like, if someone said, I liked your food, but like the people we were seated next to cursed and it ruined my meal, and the manager refunds you. That's an atmosphere problem.
That's something that the manager could have done, yeah.
Right, and maybe you'll never go back, but like then you gotta take that to your grave with you.
The booths were really uncomfortable.
Again, that's something that the manager could do something about eventually. I mean, you could talk to a manager about that.
What's he going to recarpenter the booths?
I don't know. I mean, maybe
Sit you at a table.
maybe he brings you a nice throw pillow or sits. Yeah, maybe it's just that particular.
Pillow.
I don't know. There's nothing that a manager cannot fix.
Wow. Okay. So they're superhuman then, you're saying?
Absolutely.
It was a good hack, but Sherri made it unhackable with her addition to the flowchart.
Still airtight.
Still airtight.
Respect to Randy's daughter.
Yeah, it was a good try.
Good try.
We won't be thwarted that easily.
People are going to try to hack it, and we should entertain their hacks.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Okay, bring it on.
Hack the chart.
We have other charts too to come out too.
Oh yeah, and some graphs. Yeah, we're gonna be real dynamite with these charts. Okay.
USA Today up in here.
So it's hard times at Walmart these days.
These days?
Well, not just people of Walmart, but they are now tagging for theft the blocks of cheese. Is that what we saw on?
Hang on, before we get into that, did you know that on that website, the people of Walmart, the Westminster Walmart, is one of the top Walmarts?
No.
What?
Yes, it is.
How do you know?
Terrible?
It's the one that like most often sites are spotted.
One of, yes.
Well, every time I go into that Walmart, I regret having gone into it. But I have a 6-month to 1 year cycle where I like forget it enough. Just remember this episode, so when I tell you I accidentally went to Walmart, you
Okay.
cut that back in. Okay. So, any rate, doesn't surprise me. It's certainly I've seen some special folks there. Go to Target, pay 1% more to have a 99% better experience.
The mentally present tax, we call it.
So. All Walmart, but it wasn't the Westminster Walmart that made this headline, or was it? Which Walmart?
Oh, I don't even know.
But it was a local Walmart.
It was a local Walmart.
And
Okay, you know when you go into Macy's or something and they have the expensive coats and they have those alarms on them?
yeah, right. You don't want to use a $300 piece of merchandise.
Right.
That's fair.
It was a picture.
More than $300, probably.
It was a picture.
Shows how much women coat shopping I'm doing.
It was a picture. Well, men's coats are expensive when they're leather.
Well, I'm not a leather daddy. You are.
Anyway, there was a picture of a big block of cheese that had the alarm on it so nobody could steal it. First of all, it was so big, I don't know how you could steal it.
What brand chease?
I don't even know.
Was it Kraft or was it Walmart? Because it matters.
Is that a block of cheese in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Are you looking on your phone for cheese, or are you looking on your phone for cheese? But I don't know what he's up to over there.
I'm looking for that picture.
Okay.
Dynamite Radio.
So it was like it was sliced cheese, I would assume, right? Because it was processed cheese.
Maybe
food.
they just you know what? Maybe there's like a specific weirdo that's their problem. Like we have
It was
the
$8
donut pusher.
Yeah.
It was $8. It
Seems
was
cost ineffective.
120 slices, and it had an alarm on it.
$8.
Maybe someone was just
120
making a
slices.
joke. I mean,
They all have alarms on them.
Good joke.
They all have the
Dedication to your
straps.
craft.
Kraft, I get it. That was cheesy.
okay, so why would someone need to put an alarm on an $8 block of cheese?
Wait, it was
5
120 slices for $8?
5-pound block.
100. That math seems crazy. Your slices of cheese
Maybe
are
I'm looking at
dirt
the wrong
cheap.
label.
It's processed cheese food. It's not
Yeah.
actually cheese.
Well, I know that, but still.
Shouldn't even be in dairy.
no,
it's
it
like-
really
it's like-
doesn't even need to be refrigerated.
Oh, great. Cheese matter.
So there's a specific instance in this particular Walmart where someone has a cheese fetish.
Maybe that's what I'm surmising. What if it's not like that they're worried about the dollar value? It's like they've had specific problems with people walking off with the cheese.
Apparently they have.
People are cutting the pre-sliced cheese.
Yeah. God.
It's no good.
Yeah.
Well,
No Gouda?
no Gouda.
Yeah, you walked right past that, didn't you? You said no good.
That was
You
that was a sharp comeback. But let's end it, okay?
The dad jokes are coming out.
All right. What other economic news that we have, Randy? You made it down.
Economic
Yeah,
news.
economic news. Okay. You made it all the way down to beautiful Mount Airy this weekend.
Yep, Saturday for the Mountain Area Art Fest. 2 key things. One, they had food trucks there. It had a Greek food truck and a taco food truck, which, you know, I think there was also art there from local artists. I don't even know. But there was a...
It wasn't a food truck fest, so I bet you're right.
Now, a week or so ago...
I hope they were local food trucks.
They were, of course they were. Were they McDonald's? What do you mean local?
No, I mean, I hope they were from the county.
I don't know. I don't know if they were from the county or not.
Mount Airy always draws from different areas, though. It's like in 4 separate
DC
counties.
and...
Okay,
There's-
but let me talk to you about food trucks for just 1 second. I'm going to get on my soapbox here. because
They're poachers.
you can have an event like Pride that we're having on July 13th. There's my plug. Thank you. The Pride Festival.
Pride
And
plug.
We have a number of local. That was gross. A number of.
It's a pride plug. I don't understand.
That was.
Okay, fine.
That was. There's
Can't
a
believe
number
you.
of. You can't believe me. There's a number of local vendors that are going to be there representing local restaurants. Now, when food trucks roll into town, they often are from Baltimore or different counties, and they drive their little food trucks in. They don't have a health department license from Carroll County. They're not contributing to the overall economy. And then they drive their little food trucks out. So that's my stance on food trucks. I think it's fun, and I love that everybody loves them. But if you have the option to have a local restaurant there as a vendor of food, you should always take that option.
Remember in our first couple episodes, we played that game called Make It Cynical, where I brought up something completely innocent
Well,
and
there
you found
you
the
go.
dark side? We just did that.
Okay. There you go. Sherri makes it cynical.
But on the hierarchy, a food truck incorporated business address Baltimore versus a national chain.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't have that place that sells the hate chicken there. Sure.
No, they weren't there at all. It was a local Greek family with a Greek truck
Okay.
selling gyros and stuff like that.
Did you get their immigration status? How'd you know they're Greek?
They looked Greek.
Oh, can we say that?
I said it. What are you going to do? Come on. So, anyway, a couple weeks ago, there was a video. I don't know if I saw it on YouTube or Facebook, but a lot of people were talking about it. It was a demonstration of how to prepare a soft crab. Did anybody see that? Any of you guys see that video?
No.
Absolutely horrific. It was a guy preparing a soft crab. I'm not going to go into it. It made me never, ever want to get soft crabs again. And I'm not like a PETA person or anything like that, but it was...
You mean like how they flash fry a live crab?
No. It's way worse than that. Go look it up and watch it.
Okay.
Not the audience, you, Dennis, specifically. It is like watching a Saw movie. It's just... And the guy was very matter of fact about it. All the comments were like, holy crap, what did I just watch? Like, it was horrific.
Okay.
Anyway,
where are we going?
We'll go somewhere. It made me never want to get a soft crab sandwich again, ever. And I was sworn off of them. So I'm at this art fest, and I'm at the taco truck, and taco truck has, they have
soft crab taco,
fish tacos, they have shrimp tacos, and soft crab tacos. And
they have a soft crab taco?
I ordered 3 of them. So... yeah, my integrity kind of goes out the window when it comes to food and tacos.
How do they fit? You normally are served a whole soft crab.
Yeah, this is even worse. It was
I tell you,
pieces of soft crab. It wasn't a full soft crab.
I don't know that video is entirely accurate, because there are ways.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I can imagine what you're talking about. There are humane ways to prepare a soft crab, and there are only certain times of year that crabs molt.
Right.
And so,
I don't even think about it. We gotta watch it.
It's a spider, though.
I'm not watching that.
I don't know how you could do it humanely the way the guy that was explaining it and doing it.
I think there are humane ways to do it. I think there are.
Okay, that would be great if there were. This was not. This was very much not.
Did you ask them how they prepared their soft crab? So
no,
wait, did you have the Greek food too?
No, my wife and kids did.
Did they like it?
Yeah.
Did you try
it? It was awesome. No.
Okay.
So in this video, was this crab already molted?
Yes.
Okay.
They have to have been.
I can't imagine what horrific thing happened to that crab, but I don't want to hear about it.
Do you want me to tell you after the show?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm kind of in a hurry to leave here and get a drink, so.
Understood. You'll really want one if you ever saw this video.
Yeah, I don't.
You can send her the link so she can drink and watch.
No.
You know what? I don't.
Yeah, let's just not.
I don't need to know that.
Horrible.
I don't need to know that.
Anyway, the other bright spot of this festival, the Mount Airy Arts Festival that was last Saturday, was this band that I saw that is not from Carroll County, they're from Frederick.
Okay.
And they're called. First, there was a band that was playing the typical, the middle of the road classic rock covers. They were doing a good job, some Fleetwood Mac, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Then I hear this other band start up. They're jumping around. They're doing this hard power pop punk 3-part harmony stuff, like I don't know, Drag the Lake or Finch or these other bands from the early 2000s.
Yeah.
And they're local, and they're called Samuel Powers. Mm-hmm. And I want to do you know what Samuel Powers is? This is a little trivia for you.
Okay. No, go ahead.
It's Screech's actual name on the show, Saved by the Bell.
Oh.
So the band is called that. They're wearing these Hawaiian shirts. They've got like 3 singers.
I'm not embarrassed that I don't know that.
Look, check them out. I'll put a link to them. They are excellent. They are the best festival band I've ever heard. Since I've heard the band Splitsville, who are also local. They used to be the Greenberry Woods. At the
Just making words up.
Mid-Atlantic. You can Google all this. At the Mid-Atlantic Wine Festival in like 1998 or something. These guys are awesome. I just wanted to give them a shout out. Well done.
So this is the best band you've heard in 2 decades.
And I got to say, they played for an audience of 1 person. But they played their asses off. Like, they had this great work ethic.
Were you the audience?
No, because my family really wanted to leave and go somewhere else because they were like, it was almost over and we had something else to do. But they played as if they were at Madison Square Garden. Like, they didn't care about the number of people that were there.
I guess when the band goes down a bad way, they'll just say their new name is Dustin Diamond.
Right.
That's the actor who plays Screech, who has gone down.
Right.
Again, I am not embarrassed that I don't know that.
It's really weird. I mean, you're not, I'm 36 and you're not in your 30s yet, so.
Right. So
Yeah.
that's why I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Makes sense.
It's all before our time, Dennis.
Yes, that makes sense. That's on brand for you folks. We ended up with a sponsor again. We're a sponsored podcast now. We're going to have a sponsor next week. We are into sponsorships. Who's our
Yes.
sponsor this week, Randy?
Tomlin Technology.
Your neighbor.
My neighbor, right in the same building as me, right in the same building in Carroll Worldwide Towers.
Oh, good
on
old
Main
Zach.
Street.
They're the
Yep.
they're the foundation that keeps us up so high here at Carroll World Tower.
They
Carroll
are.
World Towers. What am I even saying?
I don't know. What are you saying?
They are. If you need internet help, if you need any kind of technology help, Tomlin Technology.
They helped. I had a older client that was nearing 100, and he used his computer solely to play solitaire, and they and hearts, and so
That is a great use of a computer.
well,
'Cause
anyway,
you can't do that, in the real world.
Anyway, that's what he liked to do, and he had the funds to do it, and he had a problem, and they took extra care to make it super nonagenarian proof for me. So I took care of it. I had them write out instructions. They didn't question how bizarre or how underutilized it was. They did it. He's happy playing his heart's free cell solitaire.
Yep, and they're very positively involved in the community.
Absolutely. Zach and everyone over there are great. Use them for your IT and technology needs. So, hard left turn. Let's deal with our favorite thing. What's our favorite reoccurring topic?
Carroll County
hating
hates
children?
kids.
Hating children. That's right.
Hating children.
Gold star for both of you. So first of all, there was a lady and a dog and a story with children.
ESA dog?
I don't know.
She had an ESA dog, which is, I guess, an emotional support animal.
But emotional support animals are there to support you. They don't need emotional support, especially.
Right.
Right? That's an important distinction.
I hope the dog doesn't need emotional support too.
They might with this owner. So she was complaining because the kids were essentially being kids around her and her dog, and it was too much.
She said, the next time one of these delinquents jump at my pup, they will be maced.
Jump up my pup.
Yeah. I don't know what that means. I don't know what jump at means.
So a mace is a bludgeoning weapon that in medieval times you hit people with, and Dungeons and Dragons clerics use them. So I assume that she has some proficiencies in that. She's gonna
Yes.
bludgeon some children.
Yeah, that's probably what she's referring to.
Clearly.
So don't jump at her pup.
Yeah. I guess were they trying to scare it or threaten it or punch it?
I mean, who knows? From her perspective, a child
Softshell crab it? I don't
running
know.
across the street 6 feet ahead of her dog might be jumping at it. You're coming in pretty hot there. No context.
Very high. Kids should not like puppies.
No.
Is what she's saying.
And especially if it's a young kid that's out in their yard or something, it's like
They're going to be maced.
Yeah, I mean, if I know or I'm with my daughter, I don't let her go up to strange dogs, right? But there are if you're in a neighborhood and kids are of an age where they're allowed to be in a yard, they may not have an immediate parental influence. So I don't know. Bully for her, I guess. She's got her mace ready. I just don't see if someone needs an emotional support dog. I just don't see them as big mace wielder, but I don't know. She could be medieval stuff too.
This lady is completely full of it. She just wants to take her dog into restaurants, and she's upset because
You're jumping ahead there.
Are
What
we?
do you mean I'm jumping ahead?
Because she was
No.
talking about being on the street with her dog.
Yeah, but that's why she has an emotional support
An
dog.
emotional support dog is like specifically trained to be out in the world and deal with all this stuff.
It's complete BS because I think you can just like phone it in and get like a license that says, "Hey, look,
you
this
could
is-"
just buy a vest.
Yeah,
A vest
Oh,
for your dog.
you can.
But it's different than a service animal, right? Or is it a service animal?
I think they still have the same rights as service animals. You can still take them with you into any building, and
It's
you
little.
cannot be refused service.
So here's my unresearched answer, okay? It's like rectangles and square. A service dog encompasses emotional support dogs and other working dogs. But an emotional support dog a service dog could be not just an emotional support dog, but like a seeing eye dog or whatever.
Sure.
I think that's the distinction.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a
A what?
relationship. It is a service animal.
Okay.
But a service animal is not necessarily an emotional support animal.
So she's
Correct.
getting upset because her dog is probably reacting in a way that she feels like an emotional support dog or a service dog shouldn't act, and people are calling her out on it. What do you mean this is an emotional support dog? Leave your dog at home. Hey,
My
there
dog goes everywhere.
There I go making it cynical again.
You did, but you didn't. It was already cynical. She was cynical. She out cynicaled you on that one.
No, I'm making her. Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, I'm illustrating how cynical she is.
And then
She's the worst.
in Sykesville, we had anarchy, children with baseball bats.
What happened there? I don't know about this story.
What?
Didn't you send the link?
Did I?
Oh, that's right. You did send that, Randy.
I did?
Kids walking around with baseball bats.
Someone
and
was
somebody
like-
did a PSA, like if your kid's out with a baseball bat right now, you better come and find him.
It like sounded like the kid was up to no good with some menace and a baseball bat.
They were gonna knock out the windows in an abandoned
yeah.
house or something. Yeah, you sent that, didn't you? That was you, Randy.
By the firehouse, and your kids are walking around with baseball bats. You might want to get them home so that they want to break out windows of a vacant house. This guy was assuming. Oh, sorry. Woman was assuming.
Oops.
I have such bad, what's it called? Short-term memory. But this woman was assuming that they were walking around with
It's all
baseball
those
bats.
steroids.
They were intending on breaking out some windows.
I think they were just looking for the Warriors. Warriors, come out and play.
Can you dig it?
That's probably what happened. I mean, if there was like a crosstown gang issue, like they should have bats. You don't want your kid you don't want the Sykesville kids not defending themselves against the Mount Airy kids, right?
Well, we all have we talked about this before, but we have the municipal band that is our first line of defense against the North. They're the ones like walking around with the tubas and the guns and the swords. So
Wow.
why do we need the kids with the bats?
I guess you
Are
don't.
they a band too?
Yeah, I guess this person was right. But generally, I guess marauding around with baseball bats a bad look.
It is, but hey, we hate kids.
And then speaking about bad looks, we have some baseless conjecture. Four Seasons is for sale.
This is the wow. This is baseless speculation. This is this is baseless speculation.
So
peak.
let's. Four Seasons is the athletic complex in Hampstead.
The only fact that we know, based on any press or anything, is that it's for sale for $5 million.
That's it.
That's
Which is
it.
apparently a steal because it's assessed at 6.1 million.
Right.
Oh, great.
Right. So
do they have a turf field?
a what?
A turf field, Randy? I'll keep it clean.
No, they don't.
What are you going to give up? You give up North Carroll artificial field that's so goddamn important to people? No.
They have indoor fields, so I guess.
If it doesn't have a
I
turf
think
field,
it
not interested.
specifically said on that posting that they have the potential to have a turf field.
They do.
Wow, you got
But
potential.
Why are they
kid.
selling? I have heard
There was a scandal that supposedly broke, but has been not corroborated.
right, and no press.
No press, and then suddenly there's a sale.
Well, there's been corroboration if you count the people who spoke out who work there, who say yes, someone did put cameras in the female locker rooms.
Oh,
And then
God.
somebody else said money laundering. But none of this, all of this is alleged.
Sex and money laundering. I love it.
well, I guess we can set our next Carroll County crime drama there.
We're gonna have
Our
to.
next crime drama?
Yeah, I thought we had some other books in the hopper we were supposed to do. I forget them though. That's okay.
You're the writer, Dennis.
Yeah, well, I gotta get writing all these dramas. Well, that sounds like hope someone buys it. I guess but it's still open. It's not doors aren't shut.
Yeah, it's open and doing business, and
only 5 million, and it's assessed at 6.1.
You guys want to go halvesies with me?
I would not consider it for any more without turf field than 2.9 million. 2.9.
You can always put in an offer.
Oh yeah.
Can I be in charge of running the cameras in the bathrooms if I go in with you?
Yeah, because I think that like you would be like a softer, gentler pervert than the one they have.
I am absolutely.
They would just be less intimidating. Like, oh, I mean, she's just like, she's not going to do anything bad. She's just got a weird camera thing.
Just going to sell videos of you on the internet. It's
blur it out, too.
really not a big
Oh, I can
deal.
supply you with those if that's what you want to do.
Oh, okay.
Can I get a cut?
Maybe. We'll
Randy,
see.
no one wants your weightlifting videos, okay? You're never going to sell them to us. Stop trying to repackage them.
Depends on what you call weight.
All right, so Sherri, due to personal circumstances, does not have a top 10 list today, which is fine, but
I don't have one. But I can tell you some of the top 10 things I've heard this week if you want to, just like wing it.
Oh, I was going to suggest the top 10 reasons Sherri doesn't have a top 10 list.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
All right.
Are we just going to go round robin on this?
Yeah, we're going to go round robin. Lance, if you have something to say, raise your hand, okay? Top 10 reasons Sherri doesn't have a top 10 list. Sherri.
I received a text this week that says, Mom, a four-wheeler just fell over on me. That's one of the reasons.
That's a pretty good reason.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Randy, next.
Number 9, she was dealing with the city on sweeping up her sidewalk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could have happened.
That would take a long time.
Yeah.
8, Hate Chicken was trying to penetrate the gay pride fest.
Penetrate.
You're all over the place with this thing, Sherri.
Number 7, Birdie's was fulfilling an order for DoorDash.
To take a long time. That really did. Yeah, I was very distracted
No
by
pears.
that.
No pears.
What is this an inside joke I don't know about?
Yeah, I always order the Gouda Buddha with no pear.
And do you order it through DoorDash?
No, I order it directly. I go direct.
Okay, I was like, I can't believe you would go through DoorDash for that. But, I mean, you
No,
could.
they're literally 0.4 of a mile away, so I can walk over.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't know they were 0.4 of a mile away?
I mean, I know they're
Did you
walking
measure?
distance. Did you measure it?
Yes.
You just
Well-
use Google or something.
I guess I could.
You got one? Okay.
All right, so that was 7.
That was
6.
7.
6. What else? What else is a good reason why
Number
I didn't
6, poor emotional support from her co-hosts.
Well, that's true. Number 5, I was taking a me day.
Okay. Number 4, treat yourself.
Number 3, dabbing.
She was dabbing. Yeah, that does take out a lot of time. It's true.
Number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2, too many 5 sake lunches.
Okay, there's pressure. We got a number 1 should really be the showstopper.
One should be a good. It usually is. I don't know. This is Randy. This is all Randy.
I have one.
Okay.
Okay.
Number 1, she was explaining to Ashley, this ain't Starbucks, bitch.
I forgot about that. I did that to you once, didn't I?
Me?
Yeah. Oh no, it was on a post.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's a cute story. When people come into the cafe and they order
for a venti.
venti, I always say, I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
There's that Paul Rudd movie skit.
Oh, I love that one. You're
Where he's like-
stupid in 3 languages. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like every Starbucks size is like large except the large.
Yeah.
They translate to large.
That was a
Right.
terrible top 10 list. It'll be better next time.
Oh man, she
We
does
shall
not
see.
like her contribution to her top 10 list.
Oh, just not well thought out.
I feel personally attacked.
I'll be back on my game next week, I promise.
There's no shame in your game. All right, I'm Dennis Twig.
Now I'm Randy Goldstein.
I'm Sherri Hausfeld Joseph.
See ya.